Number 4, Russell Westbrook. And guard number 3 from the University of Florida, Scott Burch is your head coach. Let's hear it for your Washington Wizards.
Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and 2 Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Friday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks. And the Houston Rockets starting 5. You've got Wall, and it's House, and it's the 3 side. And for the Wizards, in at forward, it's Hachimura and Bertans. Bradley Beal is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Wagner in at the center, locking down the middle. And in the early part of the season, some teams still working out the kinks. Doris, where does the level of play peak, do you think, in the regular season?
Well, most teams would tell you they hope they're playing their best basketball down the stretch.
Tonight, Greg loved to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. We've got Demarcus Cousins, and it's House in at the small forward.
So hard to contain Wall in a pick and roll. He's too sly, too quick, too smart for the opposition.
Now here's Beal, and it's off from three-point range. Here's Wall. Good D by Westbrook. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. It's a 3-point game. Passes it to Hachimura. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, with Westbrook on the ball, you can't have a hole in your defense. He's too smart to miss it.
Pass to Tate. Puts up a 3. That's good. And so Wall with the assist.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Yeah, it's all about establishing the rhythm. I mean, you start to see it fall, you begin to believe.
Now, here's Westbrook. He had 16 points in the win against Houston.
No, you got to defend Westbrook aggressively. I mean, as we can see, he's just too consistent a shooter not to.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. House the pass to Tate. And again, the Rockets good for 2. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. The pass to Hachimura. Here's Wagner. And stolen by Cousins. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Bradley Beal picks one up. Houston shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. Here's Westbrook. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Shoots a 3. Rebound by House. Houston's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. To the inside. Cousins. Washington with the rebound.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, here's what Houston's head coach had to say earlier. He believes that Bradley Beal's playmaking is now almost as dangerous as his scoring. Coach said as Beal became the target for defenses, he's adjusted. Now he burns them with the pass. That's why we're going to play him straight up tonight. And that means Beal could get going early and often. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
It's very difficult for the D to cleanly contest Cousins. Just a hulking presence who bullies his way into shooting fouls.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And that one falls for Demarcus Cousins.
Oh, the combination of size and strength, it makes Cousins a tough cover. I mean, overpowering.
And so Demarcus Cousins nails both of them. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Outside, Beal. To the wing on the left. Bertans with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. Beal's shot is good.
Lethal as they come from distance. Beal's outside shot is a thing of beauty to it.
And we so often talk about the elite scoring, but Beal's playmaking is now reaching that same level.
It just shows you how talented and unselfish he is. All he wants to do is win, and that talent requires help from the teammates. So he uses his vision and instincts and ability to keep them involved.
Wall passes to Nwaba. Back to Wall. Here is House. He's covered by Hachimura. A 3-ball. The Rockets with the new 14. Count it. Good. He has 7.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Oh, absolutely not. And in his mind, no one can stop him on that, no matter the size.
Now here's Beal. He's coming off a 37-point game against Houston.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line, really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his heels.
Here's Wall after the made shot from Bradley Beal. And it goes down 2 points. Wall's got 5 points so far.
And that's a shot they love to lean on all the time. I mean, gets Wall rolling with his jump shot.
Good on the triple. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Rockets. Wizards beat them last time when these two teams met in Washington.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Well, how often do we hear it? You know, you got to take care of the basketball. I mean, they got to be much more disciplined tonight.
Here's Beal following the basket by John Wall. And finished off by Beal.
Wow, one of the best when it comes to shooting off of the pick. You can't afford to give him any daylight to shoot.
And here's Wall outside. Wall missing again. Last outing for Houston, it was a loss to Washington. They now take the lead.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Yeah, and this is what you love to see. Both teams going at it, working to get to their spots and cashing in.
Now here's Wall. He has 7. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
The Rockets have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Robin Lopez is checked in for Mo Wagner. Avdia comes in for Bertans. Matthews, he's checked in for Hachimura. And Raul Neto is subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
You're just talking about pure speed. Wall is incredible, an explosive point guard who dominates at both ends.
Pass to Lopez. Feeds it to Avdia. Trying to get open is Lopez. And Avdia, the bucket on the assist from Lopez.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Passes to Cousins. And they double up Cousins, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's the Rockets now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ball stolen. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Neto with the bucket. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Now Wall. He's got 10. He kicks to Cousins. Back to Wall. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
He's got some pep in his step tonight. I wonder what he had to eat last night. I mean, very solid first quarter for him at the offensive end.
Avdia, the pass to Lopez. Poke loose. Avdia with it. Brown on him.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Oh, and that's the big-time strength of McLemore. If you were going to foul this guy, you can't give him any daylight to get the shot off, too.
Five seconds left in the first. Beal from deep three-point land. John Wall getting it done for the Houston Rockets. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. You're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, governing the split second chance opportunities. I mean, that's what has them in the lead right now.
Wizards trail by 3. And so in the game for the Rockets, we've got Brown. Jones is out there with Ben McLemore. Then there's Demarcus Cousins. Now here's Lopez. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Here's Avdia. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Both shots good from the stripe. And it's Jones with the ball for the Houston Rockets. At the elbow, it's Cousins. And they double up Cousins. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And here are the Rockets now. And they double up Cousins. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
That's a jump ball.
And Washington has possession. He can't hit that time. Now the Wizards take it the other way. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. Beal deciding where to go with it. Lopez dishes to Matthews. Shot clock at 5. And it's rebounded by Demarcus Cousins. Houston in the lead. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Cousins. Brown's got his first basket of the night.
Amazing floor awareness from Cousins. Skilled at spotting the open man.
Beal trying to break loose. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Nice ball movement by Washington. 6 to shoot. From outside the arc. And again, Washington no good. Rockets leading by 3. Here's Jones. Oh, that's blocked. Matthews against Brown. It's Beal on the wing. Over Jones. Beal can't get it to go.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
And the shot goes down. And the Rockets lead by 5.
And for a bigger guy, Cousins distributes it well. I mean, an active player who really looks for his teammates.
Here's Neto. He's guarded by Cousins. Neto can't get it to go.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Mo Wagner's checked in for Lopez. Davis Bertans comes in for Avdia. Hachimura is checked in for Bradley Beal. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Matthews.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it. And when you think about being fashion forward, Russell Westbrook's fearlessness extends to his game day outfits.
Well, come on, Jay. Russ lives by the motto, why not? I mean, the same reckless abandon we see on the court, yeah, it's reflected in his clothing.
And they pick up 2.
Sharp passes there from Westbrook. You like seeing him be active and trying to set up his teammates.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Hachimura against Jones. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
And so Jones nails both of them. Wizards trail by 6. Down low, here's Hachimura. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And what scouts loved about Hachimura, physically, he came in NBA ready.
Oh, yeah. 6'8", 230, shows excellent strength. Also, being relatively late to the game, he's really never developed any bad habits. That's why he was able to come in and hit the ground running.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Hachimura.
Now, the skill set Hachimura already possesses is enticing. Now, it's up to him to continue to flesh out his game.
John Wall's checked in for Jones. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
To the middle. Here's House. Washington with the rebound. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You 2 players.
It's the Wizards now. There's Tennis, the pass to Neto. Now Westbrook. He tries for 3. Offensive rebound. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws.
And the aggressive mindset of Wagner. I mean, when he attacks the defense, he gets these calls.
And last year, to create cap space for Anthony Davis, the Lakers traded Wagner to the Wizards, and boy, he showed a lot of promise.
Yeah, he became the first player since Yao Ming to score 30 points and pull down 15 rebounds off the bench. And if you think that was a fluke, why don't you go back and watch the Rising Stars game? He showed he can match up with elite talent.
That's good from Wagner.
We love players like Wagner who are always ready to play. He's shown he can come off the bench hot and deliver big points.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Houston leading by 3. Waba kicks to Wall. Pass to House. Clock at 6. And there's the pass to Wall. From deep 3-point range, Russell Westbrook with the rebound. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Pass to House. 14 feet away. Another miss by Houston. Washington has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Hachimura kicks to Westbrook. Trains the three-pointer. Westbrook's got the lead up to 2 now for the Wizards.
There's the hair trigger of Westbrook. He's not going to let the chance for a quick jump shot pass him by.
Here's Wall. They can't stop the run with that one. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And now here comes Wall leading the break. And he lays it straight in. Wall's got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
He's a big-time athlete. Wall loves to attack in transition. He incredible speed end to end.
Neto, the pass to Hachimura. Back to Neto. To the inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on John Wall.
Well, inside, Hachimura runs into tough D, but he gets aggressive and draws a good foul.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Hachimura. Beals checked in for Raul Neto. And a switch here also for Houston. Cousins is checked in. So he gets them both.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Back the wall. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got 5 assists in the game.
There's no let up in John Wall's attack. He makes his mind up that he's scoring, and then he just does.
Now here's Beal. 10 points for him. Outside Westbrook. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The defender should know better. Westbrook never backs down once he commits to a shot.
The Wizards have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. And the first one drops. Washington making some changes. Lopez comes in for Mo Wagner. And it's Avdia in for Davis Bertans. And a switch here also for Houston. Brown's checked in. And so Westbrook makes them both.
You know what? It's exceptional how results-oriented Westbrook is. I mean, every aspect of his game is so sharp on both ends of the floor.
Now here's Wall. 29 points for him last game against the Wizards in Washington.
And while he was doing that, I mean, dropping buckets. He was keeping everybody else involved, too. I mean, he had a tremendous night facilitating.
Cousins, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
The kick out to Westbrook. Nice D from Wall. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Wizards lead by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Bradley, good flow and good pace in the first half. Exactly the guys you want to play. What's going right?
Just open looks and being aggressive. We were able to get to the basket a few times. The guys are knocking out open shots when we had the opportunity to. I mean, the shots are actually falling tonight, so that's all it is.
They love to see it when your shots go in. Thanks, Bradley. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. They were in a 7-point hole at one stage, but it never got bigger. They did not want to go into halftime trailing. They stepped up their game in the second quarter, and now they hold a 2-point advantage. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Wizards.
Well, they've given a good show to their fans so far, executing well on their home court. It's far from a done deal, though. This is a game they do not, I repeat, they do not want to let get away from them.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
Well, the guys coming off the bench gave them a big lift. Getting points off the bench like that, look, Ernie, fires everybody's up. The fans, the coaches, the other players. We love to see guys who might not get a chance every night contribute.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
This third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Now
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. In at forward, it's Hachimura and Bertans. Bradley Beal is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Wagner in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Now here's Beal. Back to Westbrook. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Westbrook's got the lead up to 4 now for the Wizards. All with it. Wall draws the double. 6 on the shot clock. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. To the paint. Here's Tate. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I play, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
No good on the second free throw. Wizards leading by 3. Here's Hachimura. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Demarcus Cousins.
With an attacking mindset and smooth style of offense, Hachimura is able to give opponents different looks.
For Washington, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
The first one falls. And so he hits both. Rockets trail by 5. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway.
And you got to push Wall out of the paint. I mean, he's got the explosiveness to wreak havoc in there.
Westbrook passes to Hachimura. And Bertans now top of the key. Outside, Beal. Pulls up, high post. That one doesn't drop. And the Rockets take it the other way. Nwaba passes to Wall. Lays it up off the glass. Wall's got 4 points this quarter.
And the aggressiveness of Wall feels like no one can guard him when he's hot.
Westbrook against Wall. Here's Wagner. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second personal foul.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Moritz Wagner taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And McLemore, he's checked in for Houston. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Wall against Westbrook. Westbrook with the block.
Always in a relentless pursuit of the ball. Westbrook is capable of making stand-out defensive plays.
Hachimura, no good with the layup. Rockets trailed by 3. Here's Tate. Washington with the rebound. Outside, Beal. Over McLemore. Here's Bertanis. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Berton's got the lead up to 5 now for the Wizards. Wall looking it over. Over Westbrook. Rebounded by the Wizards. Wagner's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Bertans with the ball. He's picked up by Cousins. On the left block, and the Wizards getting another bucket right there. And it's Wall with the ball for the Houston Rockets. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Good. Wall's got 6 here in this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Westbrook passes to Wagner. Fires the 3. Beal on the foul. Beal's got 12.
Oh, man, he rebounds much bigger than his size. Beal will get scrappy when fighting for the boards.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Wall, that's good.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Outside, Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Got to respect the speed of Beal. Outstanding when he penetrates inside.
Rockets trail by 7. And here's Wall. He's got 24. Passes it to Tate. No one near him. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Washington calls timeout.
Timeout. Start it.
Washington making some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. Avdia comes in for Rui Hachimura. And Raul Neto is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Sterling Brown, he's checked in for the Rockets. Now here's Beal. 14 points for him. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Ben McLemore. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, and after 1 year of collegiate basketball, Bill knew he was ready for the NBA, and I'd say he was right.
And so he makes both from the line.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Outside, Wall. And he converts the layup. Wall's got 10 points here in the second half.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Lopez finds Beal. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Ben McLemore.
Improving as a penetrator every year. Bill has the speed and athleticism to make defenders nervous.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Free throw good. Beal. He hits both from the stripe.
That's what they want to see from him, attacking, getting whistles, and maybe causing some foul trouble.
A minute 50 left here in the third quarter. Wall, no luck. Washington leading now by 7. Up the floor, and it's blocked. Beal against Brown. McLemore dishes to Wall. Out left to the wing. Cousins, no one around him. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
And you see the range. Cousins, nice, steady release on that shot.
Pass to Bertans. Lets it go from deep. Connects from three-point range. Bertans got the lead up to 7 now for the Wizards.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Now here's Wall. 26 points for him. Clock at 4. The 3. Bertans grabs the board. Bertans got 5 rebounds tonight. That's tipped, and he gets it back. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
That's his second personal foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Demarcus 2 shots.
That one falls for Bertans. Matthews, he's checked in for Washington. The Rockets also changing it up. David Nwaba is checked in for Daniel House. And Jones subbed in for McLemore. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
The pass to Nwaba. Inside. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Lopez is out there to set the tone defensively. I mean, he's a wily, strong defender who sends shots back.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Outside, Wall. To halt the run. Can't connect. And so it's Washington. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Rockets. Jones is out there with Wall. Then there's Brown. Then there's Demarcus Cousins. And it's Nwaba in at the 4. Washington leading now by 11. Bertans kicks to Neto. Back to Bertans. Lopez outside. It's stolen by Jones. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And now, let's take a look at the upcoming schedule for the Washington Wizards. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Paul Millsap and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Saturday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
First free throw is good. Wizards making a switch here. Hachimura is checked in. And so Jones nails both of them. So it's Washington now. Here's Neto. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Neto. 5 to shoot. And the 3 off target.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure.
Oh, look at him fly!
Get out the way!
We all know Wall loves putting on a show. He has some ridiculous dunks up his sleeve.
Neto, the pass to Hachimura. Lopez with the ball. He's guarded by Cousins. Jones against Matthews. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Buries it from three-point range. And the Wizards lead by 10.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Yeah, indeed, like that isn't going to get you back in the game. You have to stay connected to these shooters.
And the Wizards with possession, following the miss by John Wall. And Matthews kicks to Neto. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Jones. And here we go. Fast break. Cousins has got it. A nice shot by Wall.
They're going to be relying on him here late. I mean, just think about it. Hoping to come from behind.
Timeout.
He just needs to keep doing what he's been doing.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor. And these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. So for the Wizards, Mo Wagner's checked in for Lopez. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Matthews. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Scott Brooks had to say to his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. See if they were listening, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Tate the pass to Cousins. Shoots over Wagner. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion. It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
A nice shot by Wall.
Nice confidence right there by Wall. Such an effortless shooting motion on the jump shot.
Passes it to Hachimura. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Rockets trail by 10. Wall passes to Nwaba. Avdia with the rebound. Wizards have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. 6 to shoot. Here's Neto. Right through the D for the layup. And now it's a 12-point Wizards lead. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Shoots from the elbow. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got 7 rebounds in the game. Avdia kicks to Neto. Wall with the steal. A 15-footer. Another miss by Houston. Washington leading now by 12. Neto surveying the floor. Wall grabs the board. Houston's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Count that one from Nwaba.
I love that pass. Wall is a classic point guard who makes everyone around him better. When he's missed time, his teams have always suffered.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Balance player of the game, Russell Westbrook.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's Nwaba. Right side, Wall. It's House outside and good. Coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got his 6th assist on the night.
That's terrific pass work from Wall right there. That's the kind of thing that puts him in the conversation about the league's best point guards.
It's really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Shooting for Washington, Russell Westbrook. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point ball game here. The Rockets have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. Ball against Westbrook. Wall's shot is off. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Here's the lob to the hoop. Westbrook finds Wagner. Nwaba with the rebound. Rockets trail by 9. And it's Wall. That time the assist by House. House has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Oh, that's just big boy strength for Wall. He can out-muscle you on these contact finishes.
Outside Westbrook. Nice ball movement by Washington. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Free throw good. Westbrook. 56 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Now a timeout called by Houston. They trail by 10. There's 53 seconds left in the 4th quarter. There's 53 seconds left in the game. To the wing right side. Here's Tate. The shot, no good. And Washington the other way now. Down low, over to Wall, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. Westbrook's got the lead up to 12 now for the Wizards. Here's Wall. Rebounded by the Wizards. Westbrook passes to Wagner. Yes, that goes in. And the Wizards lead by 14.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for. And when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Outside, Beal. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Bradley. Big win tonight. It looked like you guys had great offensive flow. How did you accomplish that?
This is the most fun we had all year. I mean, by far. I mean, the ball was moving on offense. We were playing great team defense and getting out on the break and scoring. And when you're scoring that many points, it's always fun.
Offense puts people in the seats and keeps players happy. Congratulations, Bradley. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.